Good evening, everybody, and welcome to a Tuesday night stream. We're going to play, for the first time in a while, play some F1 2017. I'm joined on stream tonight by Hazard. Good evening, Hazard.
Hello.
Hello. And look at that, I lead the championship after a couple of races. How good is that?
I don't know if it bothers you, but Twitch says there's no channels live.
Really? Of course that bothers me.
It says there's a minute 54 video.
Really? Of course that bothers me.
It says there's a minute 54 video.
Mine's currently streaming, I think. Yeah?
Maybe it's just delayed.
Yeah, no, it's... Not streaming for me. Had me worried, had me worried.
There's a chat from Luce.
I haven't seen it yet. Okay. I'm paused. Don't want to be paused. A chat from Luce, you say? I can't see any chat.
It says Webby, the big dog.
Can't see it. Or why? I can't even see it on my Twitch page, let alone anything else.
Yeah, Twitch says there's no live channels in my following list.
Mine says I'm live. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Hazard. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I'm looking at my channel live, and it says I'm live. So, not sure.
I'll try it on my phone.
Anyway, enough of that palaver. We shouldn't be in a position to have to worry about our usage at the moment. We're still in the opening rounds of the season, so whilst we can worry about it, there'll be nothing to change out yet. So let's just remind ourselves of how things are tracking in the championship. Oh no, let's not. There we go. I'm leading it. That's all that matters. I don't know where you saw that chat from Loose though, because I certainly haven't seen it.
It was on Twitch.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at my Twitch thing. I certainly haven't seen it. Right. Been a while since I played this game. Where are we? Bahrain. Loot.
Right, I'll get these changes made.
Do track acclimatization. I haven't played for a while, judging by that, the way I just took that corner.
There we go. Made it work.
What was wrong?
No idea.
Why was that a red cross?
You don't know what.
Oh man, I am out of practice on this game. I'm not driving well at all. Quite apt I'm wearing a NASA shirt, hey Liz. You're gonna get punned in space by the AI. Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
That's looking good. Now let's try for purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good
Thumbs
corners
up.
together.
Ah. Spent too long racing GT3 cars. Or cars with realistic physics, and now I'm back in the Codemasters F1 car.
Yep.
No red crosses that time. I'm just lacking the nuance that you need to drive these cars well.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
we go. Purple. Good stuff. Time management. Let's go straight into it. And I hope everybody's had a good Tuesday. My Tuesday was reasonable. Would have been better without work in it, but anyway, can't have it all. You can have a day without work, but that means you're gonna have a month without money.
It seems like it always.
Yeah.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't care. That hasn't gone well, has it? That hasn't gone well either.
We need to pick up the pace. We're not hitting our target. We'll need to rerun the program if we don't get the time delta back in the green.
Ooh. Had hardware lag there. Not used to that.
Practice program over.
Very good. Didn't take long. 2 laps. That'll do. And I think we'll end the practice session there. Actually, I should just have a cursory look at the weather, shouldn't I? Although it's Bahrain, I wouldn't be expecting rain. Yeah, no. No rain. Cool.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3, who are Vettel,
17th.
Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas.
Having done just the track acclimatization and the tyre wear run. So in the next session we'll do our fuel burn run and our race run. And then in FP3 we'll do our qualifying sim. All things being equal. Of which they very rarely are. 300 points ain't worth squat for us at the moment, so let's go straight in FP2. We're just accumulating these points so we can improve the car, of course. Skip that so I don't get a copyright strike. And great little fuel saving run. What did you make of the real life race on Sunday night, Hassan?
Yeah, a lot more players than I was expecting, especially since they. Well, I thought Mercedes took more chance in the previous race.
Yeah, I think they did, didn't they? So it was interesting that we had so much attrition. Good result for the championship, though.
Yeah.
Man, I should be pro at this fuel saving thing after we've been doing those GTE3 races. I'm not going to get purple with slap, am I?
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Okay, he's just like, oh, that's acceptable, but, you know. You did fine, but now do it better. Pretty much. Pretty much.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm not going to get purple here either. Actually going to struggle with all the time.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Oh, that was an even better message. You weren't good enough that lap. Flashback to your violin classes. Yeah, I can imagine. Thankfully, nobody ever actually wanted me to be anything when I was a kid, so I had no pressure like that. Maybe that's why it turned out to be a misfit.
But this video wins GT3 races.
What was that, sorry?
But this video wins GT3 races.
Oh, run wide there. That's not good. I ain't gonna get purple here. Misfit who wins GT3 races. Oh, excuse me. Not doing so good of winning F1 races at the moment. Alright, let's just do our race strategy. Yeah, my teacher is a master of SAS, and I'm an adult learner. She'll go, great, that was awesome. Now try it again, but this time play it right. Yeah, you played that awesomely wrong. Oh, that'd be disheartening. I wouldn't be able to put up with that. That'd really suck. Oh yeah, you did great.
It's currently in P2.
But yeah, no, not good enough. Oh man, that was so good. If only you'd done it right, imagine how good it would be. That'd be depressing. So weird to be back at the T-cam as well. Weren't out the tarmac on the apex there, were we? Oh, thank you for the follow, appreciate that. Hopefully I can keep you entertained for a while. Thumbs up for the follow.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Jeff's happy with the result. Haha, thank you. Good to know. I do aim to be entertaining. Mainly I'm just infuriating. Everyone's just like, why do you keep missing apexes so bad?
I wasn't going to say that.
And I'm just like, wow, it's because, you know, lack of talent. Are there any mods for this game? I'm not sure, actually. What kind of mods are you after? Like mods that change the cars? Oh, I didn't want to go back to first there. Do you just mean like livery mods, or mods that actually change the cars, or? I know there's plenty. I'm sure there's livery mods out there. I don't know if there's be any mods that actually make any graphical changes outside of just liveries or signage and things like that. Oh, this isn't going to be a good lap. Messed up that lap at the double left-hander.
We need you to improve on that.
Just to make it more realistic. I'm sure there's mods out there that will update the liveries to this year's liveries. any changes to driver lineup. But I don't think the game's very flexible in terms of having changes made to it.
It's not modified, that's for sure.
No, it's not. But if you head over to race department, they're likely to have what you're after. Or they'll have whatever there is anyway.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
That's nice. Yeah, my advice would be to check out race department.com or whatever it is. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but if you just Google it is .com.
I think so.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Locked up that front right. Oh, Loose to the rescue with the link. My goodness, these tyres are giving up already. Nice, Loose. Like it. Good work. Yeah, it's not very mod friendly, as we were saying.
Daniel's in P3 right now.
I'm not going to get purple on this. I don't know what was up that lap. The front tyres just gave up.
Good enough that lap. Try again.
Probably about September, I'd say. Somewhere between August, September.
I think it's August 16th.
Yeah, they've been doing a better job of releasing it earlier in the season over the last couple of seasons. The last couple of years. I don't really know why it would take them so long. It's the bloody same engine. What are they changing?
It's years.
Yeah. It takes them that long to livery the car.
Oh, until you put the halo on.
Ugh. Don't bother.
There's a lot of Ipecac on the team right now.
Is that sorry?
Ipecac.
Alright.
It's an anti-vomiting.
Adding VR, hopefully. I wouldn't hold your breath. But that would be good. Oh wow, I'm not going to pass this at all. That's crazy. I don't think I drove badly there, and I just couldn't make it happen. That's weird. Fair enough. I'm not in the habit of redoing these things, so we'll let it go.
Quick look at the classification at the end of the session then. Here are your top 3. Vettel, Raikkonen and Lewis Hamilton. That's it for practice then.
Alright, let's go to FP3 and do our quali sim. If the game ever stops loading. There we go. Really struggled in that. That was weird. Anyway. Need to brake later in Sector 2 to carry more speed into the corners to gain the most time. Haha. Sector 2. So, the uphill right-hander, left, right, then down into the hairpin. Yeah, I'm just conscious. This car, for whatever reason, the car was blocking up really, really easily. It's not my setup, so I don't waste time doing setups, and so just download them from Steam. Because otherwise I'd just sit here doing laps and laps and laps working on setup. Qualifying pace. Let's do it.
Okay, as you know, this is the third and final practice session of the weekend. If we want to run our
Yeah, mate, I'm into my third season of Formula 1. I think I know what I'm doing. Playing multiplayer, only single. No, only multiplayer, only single player. This is career mode. Alright, now we go all out. Curb pushed me wide. And then the car doesn't want it, just locks up. Then I get inside locking. Brakes aren't particularly that far forward, they're just locking up. Thank you, Casper. Appreciate the subscription. Much appreciated.
We're down on our target times. Let's try to find a bit more.
How about you go find a bit more somewhere else? Oh, that wasn't good. Really not liking this track at the moment. I still appreciate it. Well done, Matt. That's English. Well done. All over English, like a cheap suit. I was using my words as well as I'm using the track at the moment. I still appreciate it, J1. I'm going to call you just J1. I think that's okay. I could go with Jigs, but that's harder to say. Alright, let's have one more go at this.
We'll want to rerun the program if we can't improve on that time.
I want to rerun a bus over your face if you don't be quiet, Jeff. Cam wanted to let go through that hairpin then. Jigs. Alright, we'll go with Jigs then, that's alright. One too many downshifts there. I've completely bowled that. Silly, silly boy. Well, we're not getting points for qualifying, Sim. Let's just do the race. I don't know. Maybe I'm too tired for this. Wow, I can't believe we failed those things. Whatever.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top...
I'm sure the actual qualifying result will be perfectly fine. Do I have pedals? I certainly do. Can you not hear them? I certainly do have pedals. I should have set up a camera under my desk so you can see them too. Although that'd be probably not a very... The car is understeering way too much. Yes, it is. The tyres are giving up very, very early. So we'll see how that goes. No, actually, no, I don't want to talk to her.
How are you?
I'm bad, thanks. How are you?
On your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Qualify 5th and beat Kimi Räikkönen. No, I'm sure that'd be perfectly easy. Might be better to set me a target like beat Marcus Ericsson or something. Let's go. I don't want to wait. Don't tell me what to do, game.
Cars are ready, the drivers are ready.
I'm not ready. Alright.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily.
Didn't you watch P3?
So try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Don't need much fuel. I'm sure we'll be okay. Just got to bolt the first lap. And yeah, the tyres gave up for the last two, but I don't want to rerun sessions all over. It'll make the stream go for too long. You guys don't want to look at me for too long. I get a bit grating after a while. I didn't want to clip that curb.
That's P2.
That should be enough to get us out of Q1. .6 off Vettel on the same tyre. Ricardo. Alright, well, faster than our teammates. That's the pace of the car. It's only in the first sector as well. Very, very close. Oh, you scumbag, Ricardo. What do you think you're doing? Right at the last second, he jumped up. We're gonna have words, mate. Words. Have a good old-fashioned Aussie brawl. We'll have a barbecue off.
All you need is a basketball.
Indeed. Play a game against the Philippines, you mean, or?
Mm-hmm.
Drive like this. Favorite driver on the grid currently? It's a toss-up between Ricardo, Alonso, and Nico Hulkenberg. But I haven't really followed a specific driver for a few years now since Vissy retired. I used to be a big Giancarlo Fisichella fan. Until he got mopped by Alonso. What about Magnussen? I don't really have any specific feelings about Kevin Magnussen. I think he goes okay. I think he's better than his teammate. I think he's not bad, but I don't think he's the top caliber on the grid. It's tough to say. Bloody outbreak myself. He is 100%. Maybe. It's tough to say. You don't really know until they get into, you know, a capable car. I mean, before he's was in a race-winning car at Mercedes, no one really knew just how good Nico Rosberg could be. So, who will win the championship? Ooh. Heart says Vettel, head says Hamilton. I really hope Sebastian wins it, because I don't want to see another Mercedes driver win the championship again. As much as, you know, it's those two duking it out. We're not going to make Q3 on that time, are we? Magnussen of all people is no. We're going to have to go again, because I got locked up in the last sector.
Our best lap so far is a 1:31.1.
You're a Vettel fan? Look, I really hope Sebastian wins it, mainly because I think Formula 1 needs a non-Mercedes champion, in all honesty. But Hamilton's got the advantage at the moment, and despite their issues in Austria, Mercedes look like they've got a pretty good car advantage at the moment. So yeah, it's tough. It's going to be tough for Vettel to hold on. I hope Ferrari bring an upgrade along. No, he's no way the best, but there are some rumours that Magnussen is in talks with Mercedes because of Bottas. No. I don't see that happening. No one's going to go to Mercedes and upset the apple cart at Mercedes. They'd be absolutely crazy to get Bottas out of the team. He's doing a really, really good job. And for team harmony's sake, the only way there's a seat that opens at Mercedes is if Lewis walks out on the team, in my humble opinion. That Haas has not done me any favours there. I will read the comments, I promise. I'll just finish this lap.
Okay, you're slower than Daniel. He's putting in some good times.
Well, gone faster than Daniel. All right, so what's everyone saying here? There's no some rumors Magnussen talking to. Like I said, no, I just don't see a world where that happens. In all honesty, and if Mercedes were to take on another driver at this point, surely it would be Ricciardo. I'm an F1 fan. Vettel won't win, to be honest. He cracks under pressure too frequently. I think that argument could be made that that Vettel has brain snap moments, but he didn't win 4 championships for nothing. I'm just saying, like he is well capable of winning the championship this year, and I don't think you should assume that he'll crack under the pressure. He showed many times during his Red Bull years that he had more than enough to get the job done. I think. F1 fan but a Lewis supporter. Yep, all good. No worries. There's plenty of them around. He's certainly one of the best drivers I've seen in my time following Formula 1, which is about 30 years now. Haven't got a new contract. I assume that means Bottas. Doesn't matter. He'll get one. Mercedes would be insane to upset that team.
You're making me feel old when you say things like that.
Yeah, sorry. Leclerc to Ferrari? I think so. I think that's probably what's going to happen, is that Kimi will be out of the team and Leclerc will be in. It's going to be a change of pace for Ferrari. They're not really prone to putting young drivers in the car, but I think they'll break that next year and put Leclerc in because he's a bit of a star. He hasn't won in 2018 yet, has he? I mean, Bottas? Hamilton hasn't won much either, to be honest. It's been a very up and down season. Hamilton's won what? He won in. Did he win Canada? No, Vettel won Canada. He won the last race before this one. I just forget. He won France, and he won one before that, I think. So after 6 races, it was 2 each to Ricciardo, Vettel, and Hamilton. So no one's really dominating this year. But I think Mercedes' car is better. And Bottas has been very unlucky this year with a few. He had the incident with Vettel at turn 1 at France. He obviously had the failure, admittingly, after he lost a few positions at Austria. So, look, I think he's been pretty unlucky this year, but so is Raikkonen. Like, Raikkonen probably should have had a win this year as well. So, restart the lap, enough time, all good. We got there in the end. Am I in Australia? Was it the accent that gave it away? Top 3 drivers so far this season. That's easy. Hamilton, Vettel, Ricciardo. But a guy like Bottas really needs to step up soon. Yeah, I think so. But the thing is that if you're Toto Wolff, if you're Mercedes, you've got a star in one car, right? Car 44 has one of the best drivers who's been in Formula 1. And he's also a driver who can be a little bit temperamental if he has teammate friction. We saw that with Rosberg. The last thing you would want to do, and the same's for Ferrari with Vettel, by the way, the last thing you would want to do if you've got Hamilton and Mercedes or Vettel in a Ferrari is put a driver in the other car who's going to upset them. Because they're delivering. So if Hamilton fights the championship this year, if he wins the title, there is no way Mercedes would make a change in that team. If they're still getting enough points from the second driver to win the constructors, and the number 1 driver's still doing the job, you don't upset that. And thanks for the follow, not solo gamers. There's no reason to do that. If the team is winning, and one driver's winning the Drivers' Championship and team's winning Constructors, there's no reason to change. You don't need both drivers operating at that level because the likelihood is it's going to be a Rosberg-Hamilton situation all over again. And particularly Mercedes, who are very, very wary of that happening. I think there's a reason they've gone for Bottas, particularly when Ricciardo's on the market. I don't think there's any doubt that Ricciardo's a better driver at this point than Bottas. That Ricciardo, if you plugged him into that Mercedes, would be operating at the same level as Hamilton does. I don't think that there's much doubt that that would be the case. But why risk it? Why make it volatile? Just if you've got a safe pair of hands in the second car, who's not really pressuring Hamilton too much, and certainly not causing any friction within the team, then, you know, I don't think Mercedes is going to want to change that. Lewis was unlucky in Australia as well. Yep, that's true. Yeah, and Austria, for sure. And I appreciate the follow to Formula LH44. Now, Bottas has done well this season. Agreed. He would have won in Baku. Yep. And get a whole lot of podiums if he wasn't so unlucky. Yeah, I think that's true. Podium predictions for Silverstone. I think Hamilton will win a race at Silverstone, because he has an extra level at Silverstone. If Mercedes are quick, and they should be, I think Mercedes might be a little bit concerned about their reliability. So we'll see what happens. Bottas is going to take a penalty for a gearbox change. I'm 100% positive. And not sure what Hamilton's gearbox situation is in regards to that failure. What about Max? Could he be in Ferrari next year? No, Max is on contract at Red Bull, as Formula LH44 has just said. Max could try and get out of that because of the switch to Honda. I'd be really nervous about that switch to Honda. But I think the asking price for Max would be way too high for Ferrari and Mercedes. And second of all, neither Vettel or Hamilton are going to want Max Verstappen as a teammate. He's going to cause a lot of friction within the team. He doesn't follow instructions well from the team. He's a great driver, but he doesn't follow instructions well from the team, and he's likely to have accidents with them. So I don't think that they'll do that. They retired so they get a free gearbox. No, I think if the gearbox doesn't last, they don't get it for free. Back me up, Hazard.
What do you mean?
So if you have a gearbox failure, you don't get the next one for free. I think you still wear a penalty in the next race, don't you?
Like you get a certain allocation each year, don't you?
No, they have to last a certain amount of races. The gearbox is different from the power unit. Like they have to last 6 races. Yeah, I'm not sure. You could be right about that though. I'm happy to be corrected. If you don't finish a race, you can get a new gearbox. Okay. I'm not sure about. I don't know. Because that feels like a cheap get out of free card. Get out of jail free card if you're out of the points late in a race. You're like, well, let's just retire and go a new gearbox at the end of the race. But anyway, I don't know about that. But yeah, I'm happy to be corrected on it. That's not a problem. I don't know if Hamilton's engine is okay though. You might take a penalty. No, he's got another one up his sleeve because this is only his second one. So if he takes a new one, he's still got another one in his allocation. But yeah, in the back end of the year, it's probably going to be a problem for him. I don't know why, but I feel bad about for Ericsson and the others who finished third and fifth. They're doing okay. They're having a great time out there. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it'd be good if there was a bit more variability and lower down teams could score points more often. I bet Advance is going to sit here all night just answering questions about F1. It feels like we should revise the podcast, Hazard.
Revive.
When can we subscribe to you? Oh, so it's 2 different things. So the subscription one is the YouTube. So if somebody subscribes to me on YouTube, because I stream to both, then the subscription comes up. And then if it's Twitch, it's a follow. I think if I get to a certain level, I can have subscribers on Twitch. I'm not at that level yet. I'm nowhere near popular enough for that. Maybe one day. At the current rate, I think I should get there in about 2037.
And I'll be your first.
Oh, thank you, Hazard. I appreciate that. To be honest, Ericsson is doing a good job, better than anyone else has expected.
To cycle through till you reach the strategy and objective screen.
Yep, he's doing a good job this year. It's a shame he's got yeah. So it's on Twitch. I think you need a certain number of people before you can have subscribers rather than just followers. Ericsson's doing a good job. His problem is Leclerc. Leclerc's a star, and Leclerc's been doing very well this year. All right, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, the Haas has been a good car all year. They should have got good results in Melbourne and they fluffed it after the pit stops. Bowled the last sector there. Oh, good. Oh yeah, sorry. So Hass's, do you think the problems in reliability in Mercedes was a result of the upgrade? Yeah, I think so. Plus, it was also really hot at Austria, so it could have been that it was uncharacteristically hot. So, shut up, Jeff. It was uncharacteristically hot, so it's potential there that they just didn't have enough cooling in the car as well. I think Bottas was a hydraulics problem that damaged the gearbox, I think. And Hamilton, I'm not sure what Hamilton's problem was. I haven't read after the race to see what his actual issue was. Power unit related, I'm sure. What AI am I on? You'll see at the bottom of the screen, it says difficulty. I'm on 100%. So I have it there because everyone was always asking. So I've got basically the basic stuff on the bottom of the screen there so you can see what I'm running on. I don't have any new tyres left. I've got these. Do you think Mercedes will fix their problems for Britain? It's tough to say. It should be cooler in Britain. So if there was a cooling issue, that should be resolved. But yeah, it's tough to say. It's a really interesting thing for the championship. Hamilton lost power. Sorry, I didn't say. No, it's okay. No apology required, not solo gamers. I was just saying. Yes, I was on 100%.
Okay, you're slower than Daniel.
I just want him to shut up.
Daniel is ahead of you. Their best lap time is a
didn't shut up.
1:30.2.
Shut up, Jeff.
Understood. Copy that.
I can already feel I'm down on grip. By half a second. Yeah, no, this is a waste of time. So I could have gone about 3/10 faster. Fuel pressure issue. Yep, no worries. It could just be. He might be okay then. Depends on how if it done any damage to the power unit. Supposed to be 28 this weekend in Silverstone. That is hot. We'll see.
Hamilton, Raikkonen, and Valtteri Bottas.
All right, so we've missed our goal, but we'll make up for it in the race. Promise. At least I hope so. We'll see what happens. Oh dear.
Just don't what you did. Don't do what you did on Sunday night.
Oh man, I can't believe I came back and fought for the win in that race. It was insane. Like I'd like to think what could have happened in that race if I had to just stayed at the front at the start, rather than having that incident. I mean, clearly I had good pace.
I'll admit I was a little surprised when you came out ahead of me.
Yeah, well, it didn't work out in the end for me, did it?
Well, you spent all your fuel chasing the pack, so...
Yeah, I wasn't able to fuel conserve at all. Alright. So let's just do this race, get it out of the way. Well, I mean, sorry, I shouldn't say that, but you know what I mean. And plus, you guys want to see a race, right? So you should create a race for your viewers. Yeah, could potentially do that. I've thought about it before. Setting up a thing. I was playing Minecraft on the channel for a while as well. And I was thinking about setting up a server where viewers could jump on and play, but I just haven't done it yet. Plus, I'm not sure. Does F1 2017 allow multiplayer across platform? Because obviously I play on PC.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. So everybody would have to have it on PC, and I know most people have actually got it on console, which I find abhorrent. No, I'm kidding. But I don't play consoles. I don't know why you would. Strategy. Let's have a look here. That seems pretty straightforward, doesn't it? I do too. Yes, console is shit. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, I'd be happy to do that one day. I'd have to try and set it up. I'd have to see if there's any interest. I've been thinking about setting up a Facebook page for myself as a gamer rather than just myself personally. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that form. Formula LH44. I'm trying to think of a short name. Form. F44. There we go with F44. It's almost 3 times as good as an F15. Has it? Yeah, I've been thinking about setting up, and if I set up a page, if I set up a page, I'd be able to set to like have events and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool. I think it'd be a really cool thing to do. If people are interested in that, I'd certainly be happy to race with people. There's a lot of people who also come on and ask for like driving tips and that kind of thing. Obviously, yeah,
I'll take some driving tips.
Well, in those GT3s, the trick is to just drive faster. So no, I'm kidding. So. No, but the GT3's been really fun. I've had surprisingly good time with that.
It is good.
Yep. All right, here we go. I was too throttle happy there. I'm stuck on the outside for turn 1. I'm not going to drive this race with a damaged front wing. I'm sorry. We'll restart that. That wasn't my fault.
Okay, the run into turn 1 isn't too long.
Am I on PC? Certainly am.
Take care.
Sorry about that, guys. That would have been... I would have had to pit for that. And... Alright, we're still on the outside here, so... being driven off the track. That's good. Okay, of course you can. Wow, Perez is aggressive. I mean, I know water's wet, but still. Yeah, if you just search for me on Steam as Webby Motor, you can have me on Steam for sure.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
I use the same name everywhere, so... Anyone's welcome to add me on Steam, no problem at all. I did just see your notification come up. No worries, thanks Formula LH44. It's been a pleasure speaking to you. Hope you have a good week. See ya. Alright, let's get a head down, try and get a result here. We are leading the championship after all, so... Yeah, I did jigs. I just saw it come up. All good, I will accept those once we're through this race. Force India is a good car this season. The back wanted to go then. Lap 7 we're in. Why am I in the White House on my Twitter? Oh, that's a secret. That's a secret. No, what's that, sorry?
I said you've got 10.
Yeah. No, I was in the States last year. And yeah. Good photos.
So actually, you're sitting there.
What's that?
Actually, you're sitting there.
Yeah, but it's not the White House.
Oh, okay.
It's they were from the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library, because I was down in Texas for this race. No. It's a replica. It's at the like I said, the library. I just wanted to be mysterious for about 30 seconds there. And you guys are like, oh, who is this guy? Turns out I'm just a scrub. That's all I am. I have no secret. I mean, I used to work for an F1 driver. Kinda. I got paid in merch and interviews and stuff. But, that's a long time ago now. It is a long time ago now, isn't it? Bloody hell. How old am I? 36. Oh, that's cool. So, alright, airplane engineer, work on Shumi's private jet. That would have been awesome. I miss Michael so much.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
I am really struggling for pace. Was I ever in... No, not really. As I said, I was, so... I was never really a, one of those gung-ho about any of the top drivers. And for a lot of that time, at the back end of Michael's dominance of Ferrari, that was when I was doing work for Fissy. So I was really following him. And like I said, until Fernando tailed him. But Michael was just, you had so much respect for the guy because he was such an utter professional. He redefined what it was to be a Formula One driver. And I just miss having him around. I would have liked his insights into the current era.
Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds.
Very, very clever guy. When did I start watching Formula One? Late 80s. I was very young. So it would have been like 88, 89, something about then. When I was about 6 or 7.
Our gap to first place is 10.9 seconds.
Hi there, why don't we try no TCS? Oh, no traction control. I think that's what you mean. Yeah, I'm happy to do that. I drive with TC on, because it just makes the cars nicer. This game's a little bit random in the way it treats wheel spin, and I don't like it. I don't like what it does to the car, so I drive with it on. In career, when I'm playing multiplayer, I turn it off. Every other sim I play, well, I mean, this isn't really a sim, but every sim I play, I drive without TC. It's just this, for whatever reason, with TC off, the cars are just not as nice. I don't know if I'd want to do it in the middle of a race. I'm likely to have an accident because, you know, you get used to driving a car.
From these control electronics, try to stay off the curbs and other rough surfaces.
Get used to driving a car a certain way. Driving the lap a certain way.
Your pit window is now open.
Hey there, Carla La Ramon. I think I got that right, just reading it quickly whilst I was driving. What's that, sorry?
You done good.
Thank you, Hazard. Moderator in chief. I'm kidding. Luce is the guy with the hot links before. All over it. Alright, so we're in this lap. We've held the Force India off. Just. Oh, these tyres are garbage. Oh, I can't believe how bad this car feels right now. To quote the famous Jensen Button. I'm paraphrasing.
Don't forget, pit in this lap.
Oh, how could I? Oh, I completely forgot that my car feels like garbage and feels like a boat. And that I was supposed to pit for new tyres. This stream has been really cool. I'll be back another time. Awesome. Thank you, Not Solo Gamers. I appreciate the compliment. I'm glad you had a good time. Certainly been my pleasure having you here. And yeah, it'd be good to catch you next time. No worries. Thanks, Not Solo Gamers. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Alright, let's turn up the revs. Race these guys. We might have got undercut a little bit there.
One more stop today. One stop left in our strategy.
Yeah, so we got undercut a bit. There's Bottas in front of us. But he's in traffic, so see if we can get onto the tail of him. Hopefully his tyres will suit us a little bit better, last a little bit longer. Drain him out there, Daniel. Good boy. Oh, yeah.
Coming to the pits. Daniel in the pits now. You've knocked the front wing.
Oh,
The
what?
damage only looks minor, but you'll need to take it easy to avoid making the problem
Oh,
worse.
no.
What?
Oh, no, I've damaged the front wing. Raikkonen out of the race.
Caution, caution, yellow flags ahead.
That'll give us a
No
position.
overtaking through the caution zone. Be careful until you see the greens. Okay, clear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Damn it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I can't turn the car. Ah. We'll feed that. We'll. That was just one of those ones where you get in contact with somebody and you can't move the car.
Yeah. It's with Van Dorn.
Oh, he hadn't stopped yet, I don't think. No, I've given up position to Bottas here. I'm dirty on myself. Sorry about that, guys. I don't usually like doing the whole flashback thing, but the race was over at that point.
Vettel's taken the lead.
Whoa, car doesn't want to stop. I battle's over.
Our gap to our teammate is 19.2 seconds. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2
I've heard that F1 2018 is going to have ERS management in it. I look forward to that. I think that's going to be pretty cool.
Well, I don't, so I record it.
What's that, sorry?
I probably won't buy it, so I won't record it.
Okay. Bottas in the pits. That's an early stop. An early second stop.
Although they did add one of my favourite cars to it.
Which FW was that?
2002.
They need to add the Walrus nose one from 03.
04.
04 was that? That was 03. There you go. 04 it is then. And that Force India is a bloody weapon this season. I've got a sneaky suspicion this isn't a very good setup.
Well, Pip was this time,
Yeah. Download a new one. I just don't spend time doing setups because, you know, it takes time that I don't have. The field spread in this race has been pretty monumental. just stop again. Lap 18, couple more laps. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Vivian, for the follow. Much appreciated. Hopefully got your name right. I was only glancing at it.
4 seconds.
And Verto, thank you very much. Appreciate it muchly. Hopefully I've got your names right. As I was just glancing at it whilst I try not to crash, and I want to try to stay in front of Ocon. The Force India has got some pace, let me tell you. But we've got a big upgrade coming for Spain. And this setup, I'm just burning the tyres, it's crazy. Coming off our win in Melbourne and our third at China, looks like we're going to not get a podium here in Bahrain as it stands, but hopefully we can be fourth. Try and manage these tyres through to the end of the stint. When do I go offline? I'll go offline after this race. So I can go to bed because I've got to work tomorrow. Got to pay the bills. So once this race is over, so another half a race.
Just moved into
Will I be on tomorrow? Potentially. Actually, yeah, I think I probably will be. I know I'm saying probably. It's not 100% spot on at the moment. But yes, I'd say the likelihood is that I'll stream again tomorrow night and maybe do a couple of races, I think. Or even 3 if you're lucky, but probably 2. Hopefully we'll have a better setup than what we do here. We can keep our tyres alive and fight for the win again. Awesome. Thank you for tuning in, Jigs. Much appreciated. It was great chatting with you. And yeah, hope to see you on here again sometime. That'd be great. See you, Jigs. Thanks for tuning in. Thumbs up to the camera. Because I'm just a good guy like that. I'm not a good guy to Ocon at the moment. That's about the 4th time I've done that too. I'm fighting for a championship here, damn it. Wow, I've lost 4 seconds to Perez at the back end of this stint.
Well,
Yeah, this setup is no good. I've just chewed the tyres. Remind me to download another one when I come back here next season, yeah?
sure.
Okay,
Thanks, mate.
distance to teammate, 14.8 seconds.
Hi, Esteban. Hi, Esteban. that tyre wear.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, they're running medium tyres.
Interesting, we're not putting the mediums on. Is that Ocon in the pits? It is.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
There's Hamilton just in front of us. Also on the mediums, but the delta is too big. Like, I'm not going to close down 20 seconds. There's obviously a chance that we're going to get undercut here again. And we'll have to see what's happened with Bottas. He made us stop much earlier. I don't think he can go to the end, so...
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap. Go, go, go.
Where is Ocon? Where is he? Where is he? There he
To
is.
speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres. Okay, some information on Bottas. They have some kind of mechanical problem. Caution, caution.
Well, we're not going to have to worry about Bottas after all.
Green flag.
So we're going to have to keep an eye on these guys on the mediums because they're going to have better tyres at the end of the race. But hopefully not that much better. So we're going to try and gap them now when we have a good tyre advantage because we know they're going to fall off.
Okay, gap to leader, 33.8 seconds. The gap to the car ahead is 17.
And not even on a medium Zocon's keeping me honest. The front bit that time.
is 20.0 seconds. Okay, some information on Perez. They seem to have an issue.
That's interesting.
The distance to the leader
One's gonna have a
is
good run here.
38.7 seconds. So the gap to our teammate is 9.1 seconds.
Where's this slow Perez I was promised?
Vettel's leading the race.
That's nice. Thank you for him. Perez ain't that slow.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 15.2 seconds.
We're catching him a couple of seconds lap. It's not going to be enough though, unless his car actually gives up. Comes Ocon again. Ocon's hit me. Gonna have a good run this time. Had a bad run through the last corner.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. excess fuel. Be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Some wear on the MG UK. We need to stay out of rich fuel mode to manage it. There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh, no, no, no. Oh, bolted on the last lap. Well. Bugger.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.6 seconds.
Oh, I'm very mad at myself for that.
A bit upset.
But upset.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
No, you won't. I'm going to keep on driving. Right on till sunset. Straight on till morning. Ah, man, that's frustrating. Damn. Bolted on the last lap.
Great effort there from Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres.
I've probably lost the lead of the championship after that.
But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hound on the wheel, of course.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix.
Don't need to watch that.
And now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the
Yeah,
Drivers' Championship after an excellent result.
Damn.
Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Ricciardo. He's come through the field so well today, you know. Well deserved.
And now let's take a look at the
Restart.
constructors' standings.
Oh, 17th,
Mercedes
Ricciardo.
have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Another team that excelled today was Williams, who make further progress up the table. That's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye. and
Damn.
see you
We still
again
would have lost
next
the
time.
championship lead, but we would have been only 1 point behind Hamilton rather than now 3. But that's alright. We've got better pace than that. That was a furphy of a track. I'm not sure exactly what went wrong there. I think the setup just burned through the tyres too quick. But I think the next race is Russia. Enough points to do a reliability upgrade if we so wish. We've got 20% quicker pit stop efficiency. I have a voicemail.
Hey, it's me. me. I just came from a meeting with the department heads. Your performance came up and they're very pleased so far. Well done. Don't let that level drop, okay?
I think I might. How are we going with upgrades? So there's one in progress, which is the powertrain upgrade. We don't have enough points to do anything other than reliability upgrades at this point. But we do need more performance from the car. But I also need more performance. Actually, I need no more performance for the end of the day because it's the time the day ended. So we're going to end the stream there. I want to thank everybody who tuned in. It was a great stream tonight. We had some really active people in the comment section, which is really cool. It's what I like to see. And yeah, it's really good. So as I said, thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who watches later on. And I think we'll call it there. As always, I've been Webimoto, and make sure you're around tomorrow because I think we might do this all again. And until then, take care. Bye for now.